You're listening to an archived Cabral Concept podcast. After listening to this show, check out the most up-to-date podcasts available at stephencabral.com/podcasts or search directly on iTunes. And now, welcome to the Cabral Concept, where board-certified naturopath and integrative health practitioner Dr. Stephen Cabral shares how he was diagnosed at the age of 17 with a life-altering illness and given no hope for recovery. It was only after studying and traveling all over the world did he discover how to combine ancient Ayurvedic healing practices with state-of-the-art naturopathic and functional medicine to fully rebalance the body and re-energize it with life. It's time to discover how to get well, lose weight, and finally feel alive again. And now, here's your host, Dr. Stephen Cabral.
Now, today's Weight Loss and Wellness Wednesday, we're going to be getting into my brand new one-day reset. So this is something that has been quite some time in the making, and honestly, it's really something that a lot of you, like a lot of our community, have been doing without me even telling you to do it. And that's kind of one of the great things about just having a community that I can get feedback from, that I can really listen to and share a lot of what I'm doing in my offline practice online. And that's something called this one-day reset. Like, I gave it a name, but a lot of people who have done the 7-day detox in the past, and I'll explain what all this is they're doing this one-day reset on their own, really without my assistance, without my help. And that's the great thing because, my job really as a naturopathic doctor is honestly, it's to provide education. It's to share the things that I see work every day in my practice, that I have this 250,000 plus client appointment data from. I mean, that's 250,000 people I've had and my team have had like under me the privilege of working with. I mean, that's a massive amount of data. We really know what works, and it's our job to really get that out to the public, to teach people and then have them use it in their own life, have them tweak it to make it work for their own life. So by now, you probably know what the 7-day Dr. Ball detox is, or the 14-day or the 21-day. It's the same. It's just repeated for 7 days, 7 days, and 7 days for the 21-day. And you don't always have to do the first 2 days of the liquid fasting, which I'm going to talk about right now. So as part of the 7-day detox, you are doing days 1 and 2 for 4 shakes per day. And it's called the Daily Nutritional Support Shake. And then you're also using the FM detox and the IU detox. And the reason you're doing that is essentially to speed up liver detoxification. We don't call it that, but it's to detoxify your body. What does it do? Well, it simply supercharges your liver, which filters all of the blood in your body every 6 minutes. So the best way to think of this is like a car filter. You're driving down the highway at 80 miles an hour, even though you should be doing 60. And what's happening is all the smog, all the soot, all the brake dust, everything in the air that you can't even see is being brought in through the car filter. It's hopefully being blocked by that filter. And then so you breathe the semi-fresh air, okay? That's what we want to happen in a real world. Well, once a year, twice a year, we're going to have that car filter changed. And when we take it out, it looks just black, like it's just covered with all that soot. Well, that's essentially what your liver is doing every day in your body. You're exposed to over 77,000 man-made chemicals, and it's your body's job, namely your liver, that's the first line of defense, your kidneys, your lungs, there's other things as well, are going to filter out those toxins. Okay. Well, we never stop and think about why aren't we doing a detox? Why aren't we doing something like they've been doing for thousands of years on a seasonal basis to clean out, to help support our body? Like, that's the most important thing. And again, I talk a lot more about this in depth in my upcoming book, and I take it step by step. But my podcast today is going to get you started. So what we do with the Dr. Ball detox, and again, today's not on the detox, but you need to know how it works if you haven't done it before. The first 2 days are liquid fast, and that's to speed up the detox process. It's called autophagy, which is how it was originally pronounced. And now it has this new fun saying, which is autophagy. So I think I might start using autophagy. It's like duodenum is the first part of your small intestine, and it's also pronounced duodenum, and that has a nice little ring to it. So we're going to say autophagy today. And autophagy is the process of your body naturally eliminating cancer cells, necrotic tissue, dead tissue, proteins, anything that's floating around in your bloodstream, like excess hormone metabolites that shouldn't be there. And it does that best when new food isn't coming in. Okay, so that's essentially what days 1 and 2 is doing. It's a liquid fast. We give your body the nutrients it needs to give your liver support, and then your body does the rest, which is what natural medicine's all about. Well, your natural medicine is really this. Give your body what it needs to repair, and then get out of the way. Because your body, not conventional medicine, not pharmaceutical drugs, your body knows what to do best, and that's what we do. And then days 3 through 7 is a shake for breakfast, a vegan-based lunch, a shake mid-afternoon, and then a either vegan, vegetarian, or paleo-style dinner. And it works fantastic. We've been doing this now for 5 years. It's the number one thing we do in our practice, both in our community, UK, Canada, and in the US online or offline in our practice again. It's the number one thing I want everyone to start with. It is what you should do because it literally clears up most of the issues that people have in about 21 days, whether it's wellness, weight loss, or you name it. And then after that, they can, of course, tweak things if they want to. Okay, so people do that. But what is there if you say, I'm not really ready to do a 7-day, 14-day, or 21-day detox? Okay. Well, yes, that's a great question because I know that everyone's not ready to make that commitment for 1 week. So here's what we do. And a lot of people have been doing this, and it's something I've recommended before in the past as well and done myself, but I never put pen to paper because, again, like you, I'm just super busy and it's a matter of time. All these things just take time, okay? So what I did was I created a more formal version of which a lot of people are doing right now. All right. So a lot of people are using after the Dr. Cabral detox or just on a daily basis, the daily nutritional support powder. Okay. It's the powder that comes with the formal 7, 14, or 21 day detox, but it's meant for daily use. So it's what I make a smoothie with every day of my life. And it's what the majority of people use in our practice and our community. That's just what we use. We use that. We use oftentimes the daily fruit and vegetable blend and the probiotic. That's called the Dr. Cabral Daily Protocol. It's what I use on a daily basis. And once I help people get well, I help them lose the weight. That's what we maintain with. Very simple, under $5 a day. It's the cheapest breakfast that you'll ever pay for. And you get all the nutrition from functional medicine and all the nutrition from whole food medicine, natural plant-based medicine, which is the 22 organic fruits and vegetables in the daily fruit and vegetable support. But all we're talking about today is the simple daily nutritional support powder, which is a full multivitamin. It's all the minerals you need. It's also the antioxidants that you need. And it's 15 grams of vegan protein, gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, soy-free, corn-free, nut-free. It's everything free. And the reason we made that is because I work with the most sensitive gut-based wellness clients on the planet. They come to me when nothing else has ever worked. They have SIBO, they have IBS, they have Crohn's, they have colitis, they have candida overgrowth. You name it, we fix it, but we need a powder that it works for even the most sensitive of wellness clients or patients. And our latest formula can now be used by pregnant women, nursing, or children. And of course, for children, we're just going to use a quarter of a scoop or a half a scoop. We're not going to use the full 2 scoops. It all depends on weight. Typically, for children's dosages for any vitamin, well, I shouldn't say that, for most vitamins, it's based on a 150-pound person, okay? Now, adults, you can still take the 2 scoops if you're an adult and you weigh over 110 pounds or so, we'll say, okay? So, all adults, you can do about 2 scoops. That just keep that. That's simple, 2 scoops, okay? Now, if it's a child and they weigh 30 pounds, 40 pounds or so, we're going to use about 1/3 or so of the dosage. And that's just going to lend us to just about a half a scoop, 3/4 of a scoop is going to be perfect for kids. Okay. So let's move on from that. Let's talk about now what is the 1-day reset. And again, I had to give you a little bit of that to get you into it. The 1-day reset is simply for people who are feeling inflamed. They might have had a couple cheat meals over the weekend, not just one. They're feeling a little bloated come Monday or even Sunday, and they want to give their body a day's rest. Again, this could be like after a wedding, after a bachelorette party. It could be just after a fun weekend in the summertime. I mean, that's where we're at right now. Barbecues and all those things, and the 4th of July. Maybe you just need 1 day to reset. Okay, 1 day to reset, not the 2 days, part of the 7-day detox. And this is even easier than a full liquid fast day. Okay, all you're going to do is this. You're going to wake up, and again, I'm actually going to give you today a free PDF. So the free PDF allows people who are most interested to read through it and follow the simple instructions. It's only 8 pages long. Really, it's only 7 pages long because the first page is a cover page. And it just simply explains why. Like, why do you do this? Why are you supposed to do this? And when? And so really simple. When you wake up in the morning, you'll do your lemon and water, or if you don't even want to do your lemon and water, just have a glass of water. Really simple. Okay. An hour later, you're going to do your first shake. And what's your first shake? It's 1 scoop of the daily nutritional support powder. That's it. With 16 to 20 plus ounces of water. So all you need are one of those little blender bottles or shaker bottles, and you just put in your water. You can use half almond milk, but a lot of people ask, that's totally fine, or coconut milk, okay? Ideally unsweetened. And you just put in 1 scoop of the powder, not 2 scoops, just 1 scoop. And you just shake it up. And then you sip it over the period of a half hour, an hour. You just basically drink it over the course of an hour to kind of time release all that nutrition into your body. Super simple. And again, I'm going to link this up in the show notes. That's breakfast. Okay. Lunch is going to be 1 scoop, again, of the daily nutritional support powder. So easy for me to say. So you get all the vitamins, you get all the nutrients, you get the protein that you need in, again, another 16 to 20 ounces of water. And I would use 20 ounces because we want to make sure you get enough hydration so that you're also not hungry as well. All right. So let's just say breakfast is 8 o'clock. Lunch is, let's say, 12 o'clock. Mid-afternoon snack is about 4 o'clock. And then you can do dinner around 6. Okay, 3:30, 4 could be your mid-afternoon, dinner around 6. Mid-afternoon snack is your shake again. You're doing 1 more scoop of the powder, 20 ounces of water, shake it up in that blender bottle, and that's it. That's all you're doing, okay? So you're giving your body a rest until dinner. This is a modified version of a 24-hour just fast, from dinner Sunday night to dinner Monday night, okay? But the difference is you're giving your body the liver support that it needs, meaning like all this nutritional support, all your multivitamins, everything you need, and the protein for the day. So, because you might not want to just skip food entirely, this is an easy way to do that, to also nourish your body, right? To nourish your body, not just to not use any food at all for that day, okay? And I do this all the time. Now for dinner, you're going to do 1 to 2 cups of vegetables, ideally cooked just to make it easier in your digestion, but certainly you could do a salad of baby mixed greens if you'd like, baby spinach, that's totally fine, okay? You're going to choose a lean protein of whatever you'd like. That could be chickpeas, it could be lentils, it could be mung beans, it can be fish, it could be shrimp, or it could be an easy to digest meat. Not a red meat, but you could do turkey or chicken, that would be fine. Or you could even do 2 eggs if you'd like. No problem at all. And then you're also going to do 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Ideally not cooked, so you can saute your veggies in a little bit of water. You can bake them, you can broil them, you can slow cook them. Your protein will be grilled, it will be baked, it will be steamed, however you'd like to do it. And then you'll add your oil afterwards. Why? So the oil doesn't oxidize. That's all. We're just having a really 1 day of clean eating. That's it. Really clean, 1 day, super simple. What would an example be? Very simple. You can throw some asparagus on the grill if you'd like. You could throw some bok choy in the grill. You could throw a piece of salmon on the grill, cover it on low, or you could put this in the oven as well. Just bake all of this on some parchment paper, 350 if you want, 375. Just bake it all together, or in a glass plate. We use a lot of the glass plates as well, like the Pyrex-based ones or something like that. I don't have the exact names right now. And then when it comes out, you will add some fresh squeezed lemon. You'll add some olive oil. You can add some oregano, some thyme, whatever you would like on it. And you have a delicious dinner. There's no really calorie counting, but all you're doing is you're chewing your food really well. You're eating until satiated, not overeating, and then you're going to bed, and that was your 1 day reset, your 1 day reset. That will allow you to drastically decrease inflammation, drastically decrease it. It will allow you to re-level out those blood sugar levels, re-level out those hormone levels, and you're able to do that in 1 simple day. I really like this. Now, it's not a substitute for a 7, 14, or 21-day detox. I want to get that out of the way because it's not the full power of that, but this is great to do. You can even do it once a week. Like, this is totally fine to do once or twice a week. Totally, totally fine to do and healthy for you. So again, like I even write this in it, don't overthink it. Really, like honestly, don't overthink this. This is super simple. If you gained 2 pounds over the weekend from all this excess water weight from these inflammatory foods, from drinking, this will take that right off in a day, in 24 hours, no doubt about it. So my highest recommendation, I will link it up today in the show notes. Simply go to StephenCabral.com/523. Today is StephenCabral.com/523. And I'm also going to put it in our free support group. Actually, if you just go to CabralSupportGroup.com, that will take you directly to the Facebook page, and you are welcome to join that. It is completely free. We just ask that you be a positive member of our community, that you're always looking for more possibilities than complaints, but should always ask your questions in there. Put in your struggles, put in what you need work on. That's what we're there to help with. We always want to do that from a positive perspective. We want to lift people up rather than drag them down or pull them down. We're here to support you when you need our help. That's what it's all about. I got support when I needed it the most many years ago, and now I'm just trying to pay it forward and help others out as well. Thank you everyone for tuning into another Cabral Concept. Hopefully this show was valuable, but really, I'm just going to put the whole one-day reset plan right on stevencabral.com/523. You can download the PDF, but it is ultra simple. 3 shakes for the day, a nice healthy dinner that evening, and then go back to your typical eating routine that next day. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Before you go, I wanted to ask you this question. What if I could teach you in just a couple of hours how to transform your thyroid, hormones, adrenal, cholesterol, blood pressure, blood sugar, weight loss, energy, mood, brain, pregnancy, anti-aging, or many other health-related issues? After 20 years in private practice, after seeing and overseeing 250,000 client appointments, I sincerely feel I have the real-world data and have found the answer you've been searching for. So what I've done is spent hundreds of hours of my own time refining what you need to know in order to uncover your underlying root cause health issues and then begin to rebalance the body and bring it back to a state of robust health and wellness. I'm going to teach you exactly what I do in my private practice so you can understand how you got here and now what you need to do in order to heal. You'll receive all of the important success checklists, protocols, and even ways to customize it to make the program fit your busy life. And you'll get all of this at a fraction of the price. Let me save you the time, money, energy, stress, and frustration of not knowing what to do next. Instead of reading dozens of books on the topic and seeing multiple practitioners, I will condense everything that you need to know in just a few hours of video tutorials that you can watch and listen to anywhere. Together, we will make this healing process an enjoyable one that you can take with you for the rest of your life. I wish you all of the best of health and happiness, and I hope to be able to guide you on your healing journey through my Health Results Accelerators. Simply choose the health imbalance you're currently suffering from, and by the end of today, you'll know what went wrong and how to get well again. I guarantee it. For details, head over now to stevencabral.com/courses.